I am Basitsana Charlotte Matsitela. I am born and bred in a small township of Mahwelering. I started Mushuta in 2016 and I love manufacturing. We actually moved in here in 2016 July. We were a small company when we moved in here. We were about 3. And we were actually into manufacturing. We manufacture aluminum doors and windows, and we do garage doors, electric fencing, we do alarm system, we do gate motors and garage door automation. The pandemic affected our business very bad, especially when it first struck. I remember it was in March, and all of a sudden we were forced to close down for the lockdown and everything. So with us, due to the employees that we have, the rental that we have to pay, so I will say it was a very, very bad period. Not only for us, but I think for most businesses, because we are into manufacturing, remind you, we have to get working clients. So at that point, it was a lockdown, people are not coming in, and it really, really, really affected the business very bad. How the Department of Small Enterprise Business assisted me, it was at first they started calling me and sending me emails on different platforms that we can actually apply for the relief fund. And after that, I did apply, I did phone them, they followed up on me, they helped me throughout the whole process. I've been talking to them on a daily basis, and then there were forms that we actually have to fill up online. And after filling up the online forms, there were documents that we actually need to attach and everything. And within a period of a month, I was actually assisted. We got relief fund to pay for salaries as well as rental for a period of 3 months. So it really, the debt relief fund was a hero to the business. Yes, that's what I cannot say. It really assisted us a lot. And due to the debt relief fund, none of my employees were actually retrenched, or none of them lost their job. We were able to run from March until now. The online process, at first, I couldn't understand it. So what I did, there was a number, and then that I phoned the number, I got to meet a certain gentleman who actually assisted me through the telephone. And then he actually assisted me with some of the questions that I could not understand on the online. The process, it took me a month. I applied end of April, and then within May, I got my first payment. How I'm going to use the funds that I've received, it's actually going to assist us again with marketing to actually come back into the field, as we've been out of touch for some months. So the plan was that we're going to use it to now start marketing the business, as well as paying off the rent, as well as paying the employees, because some of them we couldn't pay them before. So it's actually going to assist us going further in that term, so that we can spring back into business again as usual. The message I want to send out to struggling SMMEs out there is that we need to keep up the faith, we need to be strong, we need to actually know that the government is actually there to assist. And we also need to, as I was applying, I realized that many small businesses, there are small things that we don't actually follow up, like the VAT, like the payee and stuff like that, and those stuff were actually needed. So I will say, as struggling SMMEs, we need to actually have faith in the government system, and also to understand that we need to keep our books in order in case something like this ever happened again. I was actually assisted because everything was in order, hence I was able to also get assistance and funding on time, because I know there are people that were actually complaining that they never received, but I think it's due to lack of management system or bookkeeping and all those stuff. That's what it blocks us from actually getting funding. But in our case, I'll say, if we can get everything in order, there's no way that we can say the government actually failed us. My plan for Mushuta project, actually before the pandemic, the plan was that we are actually opening a school, a skill development training center, whereby we'll be actually transferring our skill of manufacturing to the unemployed or people interested in our field. So with actually the relief fund, we have actually now started now with opening of the school, the registration for actually 2021. So the plans is actually to empower the youth and also the unemployed to say, no, even if you didn't go to university or reach other levels, but we are here to give you a skill at a very discounted rate. So what we are doing is that we're actually going to be teaching them how to manufacture, especially the women. As I'm a woman in business and a woman in manufacturing, we want to empower the ladies out there to show them that I know it's a male-dominated field, but as a woman, we're able to do it. So hence I'm opening a skill development training center to help the women out there and to show everyone that everything is possible.